Hello? Hello? It is my imagination. Oh God, the quicker I get my head down and I go to sleep, it'll be morning. Did I just see a light? No, I didn't. Stop it, stop it. It'll be over. Right. Right. I've got my torch by me just in case. Oh, fuck! No. Did I hear footsteps? Hello? Fuck! Oh. Hello? Oh my God. Fucking, I can hear footsteps, I can hear footsteps. I'm just going to put the camera out to see if it can see. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I'm too scared. I'm too scared to come out.
That was just part of Kath's story last night. Of course, extreme conditions, extreme fear sometimes provokes extreme language, for which we apologise, but our journey is about to begin. Let's now go live to Bidston Lodge and Yvette Fielding and the team in pursuit of night terrors. Yvette, over to you and good luck. Kath's night looked absolutely horrendous.
I've not been able to see all of it. I've just been hearing it in my ear, and the scream nearly blew my brain out, I have to say. She's got a good set of lungs on her, as our Kath. Thank you, Paul. Here we are inside this magnificent house. Very difficult. I've not managed to have a look at it from the outside, but from the inside, it looks like a really beautiful place, dating back a very long time. Billy, you've joined us this evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Looking forward to it tonight?
I am, really, yeah.
Great. And we've got some experiments as well, Kieran, looking forward to?
There's a few things lined up. We can't say any more.
OK, let's walk through into the first room. Just to give you an idea, again, we've kept the lights on of exactly the layout of the house. You can see where, you know, it's all been sort of redecorated and it doesn't look quite old, but when it gives the game away, you know, when you look at the window frames and the beautiful fireplaces, it looks really, really old. You can almost imagine, you know, going back to Tudor times and beyond that, you know, people sort of looking out through these leaded glass windows. It's a stunning, stunning house. But the most important thing is, Billy, while I'm chuntering on here, and the reason why I'm doing that is to give you a bit of time to see if you're picking up on anything. And has anything come to you as soon as you walked into this first room?
Well, I've had an opportunity to walk around before you came.
Good, good.
And the owner of the house showed me around.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite a bit, really. Yeah, I've got a lot.
Tell me. Start telling me now.
Well, when I first came into the house, and I just walked around by myself after the owner had left, I was conscious of a gentleman in the traditional long wig, and his name, well, just told me his Christian name at first, and then I got his surname as Charles Stanley. Mm-hmm. And he must have lived here at some point, I'm presuming in the 17th century at some point. Not a happy bunny, but he was looking for somebody in particular. And I'm hoping that we'll communicate with him later on. When
you say he's not a happy bunny, do you mean he's not a happy bunny in character, or he's not happy at the situation he's in now?
No, in character. And I think the nature of his death as well, because I think he had a problem, some kind of a marital problem. There was a reason why he was unhappy right up till the day he died. And he was calling Dorothea.
Okay.
Dorothea. Who I'm presuming is his wife. And hopefully we'll get some communication from him.
Do you sense at this time anything negative about this particular location?
Not. The only thing I'm aware of is, we've spoken about it before, this geological phenomenon called triboluminescence. Because of the way the house is structured.
Sorry, that's gone right over my head. What does that mean? Look at Kieran's face. I know what that means. What is that?
It's a geological phenomenon where minerals or crystals seem to grate on each other below the surface of the ground, and they precipitate the magnetic field, the energy field, which can create all kinds of paranormal phenomena.
Right, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know crystals could do that. It's, and what do you think to that, Kieran? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. It's interesting that Billy says that it can create paranormal phenomena, because from my perspective, it's a possible natural explanation for the things that people see.
Okay, all right. Well, let's walk on into another room now. And I'm just... Duck your head, Chris. People were a lot smaller in those olden times. Are you all right? Oh, wow, this room is fantastic. Yes, Carl. All right.
Just while you were in there,
Yeah.
we were hearing... I've just gone for a walk around the side because we're hearing footsteps around here, but like really light footsteps, not like the heavy ones we're used to, but really light. I went around there, but there's nothing there. And I came back in, I just said to Stuart, I said, "Are you still hearing them?" And he said, "Yeah." And
Okay.
so they were in here when there's something
All right.
around
Well,
here.
let's just call out quickly and see if there's anything in here, if we get any tapping. David, you ready just in case we do, or any other noises? Yes. Happy, Kieran?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just taking my earpiece out. If there's anybody here, if there are any spirit people here in this place, any astral beings, please... What's that? A cable? Oh, it's a cable, okay. If there's anybody here, please, can you make a noise? I'm calling to any spirits that may be in this house. Come towards us now. Here we go. Can you please tap out if you're here, or knock, or make a noise? There, it's over here. It's over here.
Seems to be around this area. Stuart, it was around here. You said you heard it, didn't it?
It sounded like it was coming from near this fireplace area.
Okay. Everybody stand still again. Thank you for that. Thank you for the noises. Can you please make some more noises? Can you knock out how many spirits, how many of you are here in this house? Now, I don't know if you were picking that up.
Very, very
Very
low,
faint.
but very rhythmic.
Yeah. 9 I got.
I got 9.
Did you get 9?
9.
I got 9. Now, do you think all 9 people would be... Do you think all 9 people would be here watching us now? Or do you
I
think
think
there's just
so.
one making that noise?
Well, the problem I've got, they're like different time zones. You know, like looking at 2 different periods of time. And Charles Stanley, although you said they were smaller in those days...
Yeah, stop. Sorry, Billy, it's
Sorry.
happening again. Can you hear it? Not tapping. Did anybody hear? That was the whine.
I heard that one, yeah.
If you keep talking, but keep talking at a lower level.
Okay. Although they were traditionally smaller in that time, he wasn't. He was quite tall, this man. Quite a tall figure.
What, you're 6'4"?
No,
something
not
like
that tall.
Not tall.
Say about 5'10" or something,
Okay, that's-
which was quite tall for
Yeah.
that period. But I think what his wife did to him, he was trying to explain something to me. I don't know whether Helena is a middle name or whether it's a different name, but he said Dorothy Helena. And she must have had an affair or something that devastated him, because he said she never returned to the marital bed. I said, I'm not really too much information for me. And
Well,
then
I
he,
wouldn't have. I would have asked him a bit more.
but I think she was younger than him, and she was Dutch or German. She had a funny name,
How are you getting this?
clairaudiently.
So you're hearing his voice?
Well, I heard his voice right away as
Oh,
soon
is
as
it
he
a
came
light
in.
voice, a gruff voice?
No, he's got a very gentle voice. And I don't know whether he was an academic. He seemed to be quite religious and quite knowledgeable about various things. When you were speaking and calling out, are there any astral beings, it was funny because I could hear him say, what's an astral being?
Oh, how
Because
interesting.
he wouldn't know, would he?
Oh, right, okay.
And there's a silhouette of a lady who seems to be his wife, and she's quite diminutive, quite a small, very, well, not unlike you, really. Their features are pretty porcelain-like. And I'm hoping she's going to speak to me.
Okay.
But there are a group of them, and I presume his family they were quite a large family.
Well, you've given us an awful lot of information there, and an awful lot for